Hi everyone, and thanks for tuning in to this week's yoga video. We are going to be doing a short, gentle yoga sequence that you can do in the morning or before bed, before your yoga practice, or before a workout. When you're ready, have a seat on the mat and let's get started. Come into a comfortable position on the mat. Sit very tall and remove the flesh from underneath your sitting bones. Then bring your hands down to your legs, turn your palms to face up, close your eyes, and take a deep breath in through your nose as you fill up your lungs with as much air as you possibly can. And as you exhale, let your shoulders melt away from your ears. Draw your shoulder blades gently toward one another for broad collarbones. And on your next inhale, tilt your chin until you feel it's parallel with the ground. And then begin to connect with your breath. So make your inhales and your exhales of equal length. Set an intention for your practice. An intention is just a positive phrase or something that you would like to focus on for the practice. And then once you have it, quietly open up your eyes, and we're going to come down to lie on the mat. We're going to do legs up the wall. If you don't have a wall close to where you are practicing, go ahead and grab maybe a couple couch cushions or an ottoman or something nearby that you can use to just prop your legs up on. The legs don't have to be fully straight, they can be bent. So for legs up the wall, you're going to bring your hips as close to the wall as you can, and then bring your legs up. You can take your arms anywhere that feels good for you. I like to cactus my arms like this, but you're welcome to have the hands on the belly or the palms facing up like Shavasana. Whatever works for you, do that. Close your eyes and feel your low back connected to the ground. Keep the breath flowing, even though you're not really moving here. Keep the breath intentional. We're just going to take 3 more breaths here. And then when you're ready, gently release. So bring the feet down to the ground. And we're going to stay on our backs here. We're going to cross the right ankle over the left thigh. Tilt your pelvis back so that your low back is glued to the ground, and energetically press the right knee away as you spread the toes. Option to cactus the arms or take the hands to the belly. Gently lift the legs. Bring your left shin so it feels like it's parallel to the ground. Spread the left toes. You're not going to put any force on the legs here. So normally we would interlace the fingers behind the left thigh. We're just going to see what the legs can do on their own. Gently breathe into the right hip. And then super slowly imagine that you need to push your way through a ton of peanut butter to get your legs unraveled. Slowly begin to unravel the legs. And then we're going to cross the left foot over the right thigh and gently use the strength of the right leg to pull the leg in towards your body and then energetically press the left knee away. Spread the toes. Breathe into any tightness that you feel. Keep your eyes open. Low back is glued to the ground. And then on your next inhale, we're slowly going to unravel again and then reach the feet up to the sky. Spread the toes. Bring the hands behind the legs wherever they reach. You may lift your hips up a little bit. Try to keep the legs straight. Press the balls of the feet up to the sky and then pull your shoulders in towards your torso. Deep breath in. As you exhale, continue to pull using the strength of your biceps to find a stretch in the hamstrings. From here, gently release just the left leg all the way down to the ground. Then we're going to begin to bend the right leg and pull the right knee into the right armpit. The right foot is flat as if it's about to walk on the ceiling. You can grab hold of the outside of the foot or the ankle, whatever feels best for you. Then take your left hand and place it down on the top of your left hip. Use the strength of your right bicep to pull your right leg in even more. This is half happy baby. You're opening up the inner right thigh. This is a really great pose if you are experiencing tight hips or even low back pain, because low back pain is often associated with tight hips. Gently release when you're ready. Extend the right leg all the way down. Use your core strength to lift the left leg up. Begin to bend the left knee and pull the knee into the armpit. Bend at the elbow. Take the right hand to the right hip. The left foot is flexed and the foot is flat as if it's about to walk on the ceiling. Your low back glued to the ground. Deep breath in and out. Making your inhales and your exhales of equal length. You may notice that one side feels tighter than the other, and that's not a problem. It usually has to do with whether you cross one leg over top all the time, like you always favor your left leg over your right. So just be mindful of that and how you are off the mat. When you're ready, gently release. And then from here, you're going to bend both legs to bring your feet halfway back. Then press into your feet until your pelvis is tilted back so the low back is glued to the ground. Use the core strength here to lift your legs up until you feel that your shins are parallel with the ground. Flex your feet, spread your toes. Bring the hands to the tops of the shins and gently open up the legs. So there's very little effort here. The legs are completely relaxed except for the feet, which are flexed, and the toes, which are spread. And this just helps to keep that slight engagement so that if you have super tight or super open hips, that you're not just opening up without any intention, because that's a recipe for injury. On your next inhale, gently push the legs together and cross the left knee over the right. And then from here, you're just going to slowly bring the legs to the right for a spinal twist. Cactus the arms if that feels good. Alternatively, arms can be by your side. Look out over your left shoulder and just breathe into that twist. You want to initiate your twist from the navel. So with each exhale, visualize yourself wringing out from the navel through the torso, like a wet washcloth, like you're just wringing it all out. As you inhale, use your core strength to come back to center. So lift your legs up using your core strength. And then we're going to gently unravel and cross the other way. Use your core strength to lower your knees to the left. Cactus your arms or arms by your side, whatever feels best for you. And then look out over your right shoulder with your left eye. Option to close your eyes if that feels good. And then with each exhale, see if you can find some movement within the right shoulder, maybe to melt it down towards the ground. Notice the impact the exhale has on your body. So with each exhale, I feel my shoulders melting down towards the ground. I feel openness in my ribs. I feel that twist getting deeper. Yoga is so much about being aware of what's going on with your body and what's going on internally. So just be mindful of that, how each breath moves you. On your next inhale, use your core strength to come back to center. Slowly unravel your legs. We're going to come into bridge pose here. So bring your feet back, hip distance, as close to your pelvis as you can. Hands down by your side, and gently press into your feet to peel your low spine up off the mat. And then once you can't lift anymore, you're going to shimmy side to side on your arms. So the sides of your arms come under your upper back. So your whole back is like lifted off the ground. And then if it's available to you, interlace your fingers and press your hands into the ground. If it's not available to you, who cares? Just do what you can. Let that be enough. Lift your hips as much as you can. Press into your feet. The weight is evenly distributed amongst all four corners of both feet. Knees are pointing straight out in front, not letting them open up. And then gently release when you're ready. And we're going to hug the knees into the chest. Lift your upper back off the mat and grab opposite arms as you do this. And then when you replace the head down onto the ground, tilt your chin down towards your chest so you have a long spine, long neck. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, see if you can reach your tailbone down to the mat. It'll be a very subtle movement. On your next inhale, bring your hands underneath your knees. Spread your toes and use your core strength to rock, to sit up. And then from here, I'm going to take a comfortable seated position. Bring both hands to the heart, close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Follow the inhale from the base of your spine all the way up through the crown of your head. And then exhale fully through your mouth, letting go of anything you're holding on to that you no longer need. And then when you're ready, seal in your practice with Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe.